Good morning, everyone. It's Laura T. Dream Deals 123 on eBay. Just watching some TV. Got a window skylight up there, and birds and squirrels will come and drink from the little water that collects there. What's a favorite place? Hi, Laura T. Dream Deals 123 on eBay. Silver Owl Thrifter on YouTube. I made $99. $99 overnight. Let's break it down and see what sold. And I put on some more jewelry that I was finding. I like these old, vintagey looking pieces. This was my mom's, and I believe it was one that her father, who was a jeweler gave her. And it's just a favorite. These, I think, I just picked up at thrift stores. Oh, heavens, somebody's got her cough. My dog has collapsed trachea. New people, that's what the coughing's all about. And she knows that she gets a treat if she comes near me when I'm videotaping. All right, what did I sell? Well, I woke up this morning, I had 2 sales, a couple of offers, and I took the offers. So that's how I make sales. I take a lot of offers, like offers that a lot of people might not take, because I just want to make the sales. I am moving in 6 months. It is July. And if we put our house on the market in March or April, I have got to start getting rid of stuff. And we don't really know exactly what we're going to do when we move there. Here's the deal. My daughter and son-in-law have a couple of properties, and they're both through Airbnb. But they said if we wanted to rent one of theirs, if we couldn't find a place, that we could rent it out and just move there, and then slowly, methodically wait for the right property to come up if nothing is available. Because inventory, I don't know if you know this, but in real estate, people aren't selling their houses because most people have a very low interest rate. Like our interest rate on the house we have now, it's like 2.99%. And now interest rates, I don't even know. I think they're like 7%. We never could have afforded this house at 7.99% interest rate. It would have added, I want to say like $1,500 a month, $2,000 a month to our mortgage. Maybe even more. I mean, that's like, the interest would be double and a half. So now when we move, what we will do, because the good thing is houses in this area have appreciated quite a bit over the last few years since we bought it. And we bought it at a good price, got a good interest rate, and we'll probably get a good amount of money in profit when we sell. And then I want to take that and try to put most or all of it on a down payment on the next one, and maybe even get so that we can pay cash for the next one and not have to deal with interest rates. But long story short, we may stay at one of their little places for a couple of months, a couple of years, who knows? It's a nice little place, but it is small. And I was just envisioning doing eBay there. Like, it doesn't have a big basement like ours does. So I would be losing basically my whole thing. It would all have to go into like one of the bedrooms. It's a 2-bedroom on the main floor, and then a sorry if I'm boring people with this, but I usually say my talking for the end. But long story short, I am getting rid of stuff. So it is tying into eBay. I am getting rid of stuff. And like I told my husband yesterday, after I realized this, I have to get rid of all my hard goods. If you guys go on my site, if you see anything hard goods that you like, send me an offer. And I very likely will take any reasonable offer, because I got to get rid of this stuff. And some of it, most of the stuff that has been sitting on the shelves have been sitting there for years, because I haven't really bought a ton of new hard goods. I've been focusing on clothing and shoes. I'm glad I got back into shoes a little bit. Let's get into what's sold. Let's get into this. Enough of this. I know you guys like to know what's going on. Like I said, it does tie into eBay, and you know, things like that, knowing what you're going to be doing, it helps you make decisions. I'm trying to be very, very, very strict in what I buy. And I'm not very good at it, I'll be honest. Okay, orders. So anyways, I took a couple of offers and ended up with 4 sales. One of them, both of the offers today were pretty nice. You know, like one was this pair of wallabies, which just listed yesterday. In my opinion, they're in fair shape, but not great shape. So I put them up for $49, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I list. I put them up for $49. I got an offer today. I got somebody was watching them, and I sent them an offer for 20% off right away. Or I might have done a little less since they were just listed, but they countered with an offer of $37, and I took it. They were $49. I took a $37 offer. So they paid $37 plus like $10 shipping. I paid $5 for these, and I made $28. So that's fine. $28. That's a nice profit. And yeah, maybe they would have sold for a little bit more later, but you never know. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush, my mom always said. So what I do though, when I list, okay, like this is what I did. I looked at the solds and I thought, well, and there were quite a few solds. These had a very good sell-through. So I said, well, what's a good price like for these? And I thought, well, $39 is good. So I said, I'm going to go 20% above that. And I went to $49, you know, approximately 20%, because I knew that, and this is the other thing, I knew that if I get a watcher, I'm going to send them an offer for 20% below. And that 20% below is what I really want, that 39. Oops, there it goes. So then when they gave me an offer of 37, it's really just a couple of dollars from what I was sort of thinking. So I'm like, yeah, that's a decent offer. I'll take that. And what I do after 30 days, every 30 days, I redo a promotion of 20% off. So all the new stuff going in is just at full price, no best offer. But if somebody watches it, I will send them an offer of about 20% off. Kind of depending on what it is, you know. I look at the watches, see what kind of interest it's getting, and then I make a decision. But I'm pretty aggressive with the offers. People are asking me, I think people are saying, you know, I have stuff I'm not sold. What I would do is put a best offer on everything that hasn't been moving. If people watch it, send them an aggressive offer, and just, you know, bite the bullet and just take just about any offer. I know this might not be what a lot of people want to hear, but that's how I do it. And you know, it's the buying. You got to buy low, try to buy low, or pay up, but it's got to be something that will sell. We'll have a good sell through. So what else did I sell here? I got to get another treat here. Bingley, what you doing, Bingley? What you doing? Looking in my mirror there? My little makeup before I get going here. My little routine. All right. This I've had for quite a while. I probably should go in and see exactly how long I've already been. Oh, by the way, another thing I like about this denim jacket is you can put little pins on it, which is kind of these antique-y pins I like. And then this is a shirt I found upstairs. It's called Reba McEntire, and it's got like this blingy thing on there. I think that goes nice with denim. Kind of like this look. I'm telling you, denim jacket can change everything, can't it? J. Crew dress, khaki, tan, size 10. Safari short sleeve women's size 10 A-line cotton blend. And my thing fell down. Let me see if I can get it with my trusty cane. Fetch, Chelsea, fetch. One who would fetch would be Bingley, probably. I'm going to actually... Yeah, fetch, Bingley, fetch! I gotta walk over here and get this. Let's see who gets there first. Me or Bingley? He's actually at the pad. Have I lost many people now? Like, what is this lady doing? What is she doing? God. All right, so that, and of course these all, there it is. All right, J. Crew, so for 21 plus 6, 27, I paid 2. I made 15. How about we put it where it doesn't fall down? Billabong, paid $1. Billabong men's, it's sort of a, a nylon-y, standard loose fit, short sleeve black, 50 UPS, small. So those UPF ones can sometimes be popular. They paid 14 plus 5 for 19. I made 11. And then I sold this Anna and Frank silk. Uh-oh. What did I do? I really went to a different browser. Hello, Google. Anna and Frank silk teal blue blouse, 3/4 sleeve, top shirt, button up. Remember, button up is when it has the buttons, but no buttons at the collar. Button down is when you can button down the collar. 3/4 sleeve shirt, button up, pockets extra large. They paid 8 plus 5 for 13. I paid 1. I made 5. So that's it. But if I hadn't accepted those 2 offers, which granted they were pretty decent offers, I had an offer on the J. Crew dress. Let me just see when I listed this J. Crew dress. Yeah, this has been listed October of last year, so I've had it for quite a while. And I had it started at $29.99, and then I dropped it to $23.99, and I ended up taking an offer for 21, about 21, yeah. So, just to give you an idea of how that went. The anatomy of a sale, so to speak. So I made $24,000 this year. I made $24,538 gross. That's before all the fees, shipping, cost of goods. After all that, I have made about half, $12,806, which is about where I want to be. That's, would say I'm making about 50% of my gross goes in the bank. So that's pretty good. That's about my average on each sale. If it sells for 10, I get 5, pretty much. The higher the sale, though, the better the margins, for sure. We all know that, right? Because that's just usually the way it works. So what else did I have to talk about? Well, we're about 13 minutes in, so I'm going to just say, well, the moving, I already talked about that, yeah, and how I sell. I wanted to talk about that. Let's talk about health. I haven't talked about that. I'm feeling about the same, better, since I cut out sugar, and that's what I would recommend. If you are having aches and pains, try to cut out sugar and white flour products for a couple of weeks and see how you feel. And maybe take some extra vitamin C. Like, that's a very healing vitamin. If you've ever read anything by Linus Pauling on vitamin C, extremely healing. And I think I told you guys all the story about my son who had that intermittent fever for years and nobody could solve it. And I took him to a natural doctor and he gave him IV vitamin C and he never had a fever again. He was getting them every week. It was horrible. So anyways, I am a big fan of vitamin C, and I also take another supplement called Enzyme Forte. And enzymes kind of keep the metabolism going, and I think they're very good for your pancreas too. I'm not a doctor. This is just telling you what I do. Check with your doctor. I guess I need to say that, but think we can figure out what, taking a little vitamin C. Anybody, I'm sorry, but okay, I'm stopped now. All right. How about we end with a picture of Chelsea? Chelsea a day keeps the doctor away. What's that? Shall I give you a treat? Oh boy.